I'm putting on the screen there now, and you would have seen on the screen there West Indies schedule. Let me get off the screen that you can see it. You'll see at the bottom there. This is leading up to the end of 2027. So between now and 2027, West Indies is going to play 26 tests, 48 ODIs, and 73 T20. West Indies is going to play more T20 than any other team during this time, gentlemen. What are your comments?
Well, the testing, I'm not surprised at. I saw that thing, but now that you put up all the numbers, I didn't realize that we will be playing that larger number of T20s more than anyone else. Usually the South Asian teams are the ones that play way more white ball cricket than any other teams in the world. And we are in their zone. Look, we are playing, I would, based on these numbers, I think we are playing probably the most white ball cricket. So I can see why they're focusing on contracting more white ball cricketers more so than the test cricketers. But they have to figure out a way, because you remember these test cricketers are participating in a World Test Championship. So if they are not in some kind of setup, how are they preparing themselves when there is no test cricket to participate in these upcoming test matches?
What are your views on the numbers, Andre?
Yeah, but I was very much aware of the numbers, That's why I said to you that I can understand why West Indies focus so much on the white ball version instead of test cricket, because I knew that from when I saw the ICC actually gave for this cycle, I realized that we're not having playing a lot of test cricket, right? So I'm not at all surprised by the numbers, because I was actually aware of them. So I mean, I even mentioned to a few friends that the likes of Blackwood and Brathwaite, they're going to just twiddle their thumb for a long period of time, because they don't play white ball version of the game, So how do they actually prepare when it's time for test cricket? They play probably 2 test matches in Australia in January, and probably 2 in mid-year and then 2 at the end of the year. So what do they do during the rest of the time? It's very, very difficult. And how is it that you're going to pay players for just playing 6 test matches pretty much for the year? What do they do for the rest of the time? It's a very difficult one,
Bobby, what are your views?
I'm wondering how Bangladesh play more test match than us. That's my first view. I'm looking now. Bangladesh is going to play 34 test match, and I'm wondering how West Indies is only playing 26. But West Indies is not going to explain to us why. So, but just to go back on the contract, I was looking at the players, and pretty much a lot of the players are test players also. When I look back at it, because you have Atenes. I think Hope is going to come back in test cricket. Maybe Carty, because Desmond Haynes did say with the 50 over players, they're looking to kind of merge them with the test players and then leave the T20 players, to roam around or do whatever. But yeah, surprising. Our next surprise is to see West Indies playing more T20s than India as well.
12 more than them.
12 more than them, and normally India play a lot of T20s.
But Miss Supernova's brought something. Sorry, Bobby, go ahead.
Yeah. So, but I guess sometime we can have like maybe some one-off series, like where we did with Zimbabwe. Hopefully the test guys can get some more games under them belt.